Hi everybody, it's Pam, the one and only Grand, and I wanted to show you all the project I finished. I'm not going to make this video public until the recipient receives it. And this is for Granny, who is Vintage Art Treasures here on YouTube. Her name is Judy, but I call her Granny. And her birthday was July the 28th, so I'm really behind. But she knew that I was working on something for her. I previously had sent her a card and a little something, but I told her I wanted to make her something special for her birthday. And I hope she'll like it. I tried to incorporate things that she likes. And my original idea was to make her a little general store, but I just couldn't get into it. So I finally decided I would make Granny's bedroom. Now, all of you know that Granny likes to collect things, dolls, laces, just, well, about everything, about like me. We like it all. But anyway, and I know she likes the old-timey things. Well, let me just show you what I made. This is Granny's bedroom. And I kind of took a shortcut. I used some doll furniture from the Dollar Tree that I'd had, and I painted it. It was a mahogany color, and I made a mistake. I was trying to paint it white, and that mahogany color just kept going through, and I used gesso and 3 or 4 coats of white paint, and it still just showed up pink as it could be. So I went over it with gold, and finally it took the color. So I went with that, and you know, at the end of her videos, she always says, "Stay safe in Jesus." And I know she showed something, and I'm pretty sure that's what it said, that her mother had embroidered for her. Well, I can't embroider, and I can't needlepoint or nothing, or cross stitch, so I tried to by hand make it look like that was a hand done thing. So I wanted to put that in it, and I've got 2 little crosses on the side. And I used the box, and I'd never decoupaged before, and I guess you can tell by looking, but I had some beautiful tissue paper that someone had sent to me, and I had saved it. And I just tried to go with a real vintage looking, and I know that some of these colors, I know she likes the creams and things, and so I tried, and I've used a little doily for the rug and on the back of the little rocking chair. It was brown plastic, and I painted it gold and put a small doily on the back. I made the little pillow and the little ruffle around it, and then that little baby doll was naked, so I made it a little bonnet and a little dress. I put her little trunk down here with some little treasures peeping out. And I know she likes bears. There's a little bear down in there. She may have sent me that bear, to be honest, but I'm not sure. And there's the little window with curtains, and if you look closely, there's a little gold chain down there in the back behind the trunk. You can see it. That's to pull the shade. It's hard for me to hold this to get the camera to show you what I'm trying to show you. But there's a little chain just above the trunk. And over here on this little chest, there's like one of those vintage oil lamps. So I put that in there in case the lights go out. She'll still have some light. And back in the back is a porcelain doll. I believe they were Tim Holtz little dolls. And I just painted it with a marker and put her some black Mary Janes and a little pink dress and blonde hair. And there's a little rabbit, a ballerina dancer, and another little bear. There's a perfume bottle, and then back in the back to the right, the blue thing is another little perfume bottle. I've got some lace around the top and some little flowers. The little bed, I made a headboard for it. It didn't have one. And I made the little, um, let's see, the little bedspread and pillows. And there's a little basket there, has some little magazines in it. And on the other side of the bed is I'm telling you, I'm having a hard time knowing which way to go to get this to show up. Um, a glass jar with bottles and baubles and things in it because she collects some buttons and things. And then on this little dresser, I made a little flower garland to go over the top of it. And there's little candles on the wall. And there's a doll and a little hand mirror to charm. And I didn't put any red in here except the red roses that I put on her dresser because I don't think that's her favorite color. It's mine. But I wanted to put some red except the candle flames so she would think of me when she looked at this. And there's some perfume bottles and a little Bible. And behind the Bible, there is a little dusting powder miniature thing I made. And in the floor, there's a little birthday card that says Happy Birthday Granny, and I wrote on the inside of it in a little envelope. It had slid off her dresser into the floor. And let's see, to finish it off, I put some gold small beads around it. This one doesn't light up, but someone had given me that little chandelier piece. So I glued it onto a button and put it at the top. And if this video doesn't come out real plain, I'll put some still pictures for you to look at. But this is what I made for Granny. And Granny, I hope you love it. I love you. And I'll be putting this in the mail, but I'm not going to put this video up until she receives it. And I just wanted to share it with you all before I mailed it. And like I said, I decoupaged the box, but I'm not very good at it. I did have to tear some paper and messed up some, but I tried. So I will talk to you all later. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye bye.